So today is day 2 of the book club. Our book is called Harbor Me. We're on pages 10 and 11, and our subtitle today is Growing Up in a Complicated World.
没错，我们今天要继续介绍我们昨天介绍过的好书俱乐部单元，也就是星期五的没事教室。Harbor Me 这本书，我们昨天知道了我们的主角 Haley 呢，她本身是11岁，住在这个纽约市的这个女孩子，然后她自己的这个成长背景很特别，因为她爸爸的话刚服完刑回来，然后她身边的同学们呢，各自也有各自家庭的一些问题。那我们的作者呢，就是希望透过这些孩子们的视角叙述的过程中，让大家了解到说怎么样跟孩子去解释贫穷啦、种族歧视啦这些议题。那我们今天的主题会放在我们去介绍作者本人。
That's right. Our book this month deals with racism, poverty, and dealing with when family serves time in prison. And we tell it from a child's point of view. Esteban, his father, is in an immigration detention center, right? And then Tiago has trouble switching between Spanish and English. I wonder if you guys have trouble switching between English and Chinese. All right, well, with that, let's hear our story. And when we come back, we got paragraph 1.
Harbor Me. From a young age, Jacqueline Woodson had a passion for writing and telling stories. She loved making up unbelievable tales for her friends just to see if they would believe her. Much of her inspiration comes from her childhood spent between Brooklyn, New York, and South Carolina. Woodson stated that Brooklyn was a diverse neighborhood full of people from all walks of life, while South Carolina gave her a strong sense of family and community. These themes of identity, belonging, and cultural richness feature heavily in her books, which are primarily written for young adults. Throughout her writing career, Woodson has written a wide range of books. These include novels, picture books, memoirs, and more. Many of her works have received notable awards, including the Hans Christian Andersen Award, sometimes called the Nobel Prize of Children's Literature. This award is presented every 2 years to only one author to honor their lifetime achievements. Woodson hopes her stories can continue to inspire young people from all backgrounds. By sharing her stories, she encourages readers to understand others and value their own voices.
Okay, friends, don't forget to always have your pencils and highlighters. You can write in your magazine and remember things even better. From a young age, Jacqueline Woodson had a passion for writing and telling stories. So Jacqueline Woodson, we learned yesterday, is the author of Harbor Me. And Jacqueline Woodson likes to tell stories that offer hope, but she also wants to share voices that are maybe sometimes not heard as often. She wants to hear from girls and people that are poor and maybe Black children, different kinds of perspectives. And as a kid, I like to watch old commercials.
Oh.
And when I watch these old commercials, they are almost always white boys doing something. When they're playing a game, maybe there's a black boy and a white girl, and it's always the boy at the end that says, "I win." And she wanted to change that. She says, does it have to be like that? And that's why she wrote Harbor Me among many other books.
没错，很多时候呢，老师先提到他刚出小的时候很喜欢看一些那种广告，然后每次呢就会出现什么白人小孩、黑人小孩，然后最后结局都会是白人小孩赢了，就 I win.
The white boy. It's always the boy too, never the girl.
没错，所以到后来我们就提到这个作者，他希望能够写一些白人小孩之外，像黑人的故事或是黑人女孩的故事，还有一些没有机会被人家听到的声音，他能够把这些声音把这些故事写出来，让大家有机会看见、听见。
Now, our sentence here, did you translate this? I don't even remember.
好，我
yeah,
来
I
说
don't
一下
remember.
Yeah， 所以在这句话里面呢，我们看到说 from a young age， 好，在很小的时候呢 ，Jacqueline Woodson， 我们的这个作者 had a passion for writing and telling stories， 他就很喜欢写作，然后呢，非常非常热爱那个说故事。那这里的话，你注意一下 ，passion 这个字本身就是热爱的意思。如果没有记错的话，当初这个 Chris 在跟我讲的时候 ，passion 这个字本身就是 pain。
That's right. It's right there. It's right there.
哦，哇哦 ，OK。
He's so smart.
所以到后来就变成是，其实你爱一个东西，爱到就算是很痛，好，就爱到卡惨死的情况下，还是爱到不行，还是会去做，那就是 passion。passion 就是热情所在。
That's right. And you can write down, pick up your pencil, and above passion, 有 sh 的发音，你写下来 sh, and you can write down pain, pain. It hurts not to write, or it hurts not to tell stories. That's how much she loves it. She loved making up unbelievable tales for her friends just to see if they would believe her. When you make up a story, it's not real. You are not telling the truth. You are telling a lie.
没错。所以像今天提到 make up 的时候 ，make up a story 就是编出来的故事，其实不是真的，没有发生过的东西。他这个地方讲说。He loved making unbelievable tales. 他很喜欢编造一些真的让人难以相信的这些故事 for her friends, just to see if they would believe her. 是不是可以编到让他们觉得他们会相信这样子？
It's like a very untrustworthy friend. Okay?
没错。
Much of her inspiration comes from her childhood spent between Brooklyn, New York, and South Carolina. Now, maybe you don't know about these two places. Brooklyn is, you know, when you look at pictures of New York City and you see all those really tall buildings, that place is called Manhattan. If you go to the side, there's another part of the city. It's called a borough called Brooklyn, and it's a lot poorer. And it's not as fancy and as beautiful as Manhattan, but it's a really interesting and fun place. I have a lot of friends that live in Brooklyn. Now, South Carolina is much farther away, maybe a 7-8 hour drive to get to South Carolina, and it's mostly just farmers. So you have this big, energetic city with lots of people that speak lots of languages. They look different and they eat different food. And then you go to South Carolina, and it's almost all white people and all black people, and everybody's kind of poor.
OK， 所以老师呢简单说一下，因为老师以前的话是住在纽约嘛，他说你如果是你对纽约的印象是那种高楼大厦非常非常多的话，那你想的地方应该是 Manhattan 曼哈顿。那你今天过了布鲁克林大桥之后，会有另外一块就是 Brooklyn， 它一共那个纽约市的话一共有5个 borough 就是郡的意思。好，它这最下头这个布鲁克林的这个郡的话，本身那边人种非常非常的多，而且呢，他们的这个地方比较就是一般来讲比较贫穷一点点。那如果说今天提到那个 South Carolina 的话，你差不多往南开大概7-8小时的车子，在那个地方的话，很多都是农村啊，很多就是白人、黑人，他们都很穷。
So Brooklyn is very cold. It snows in the winter. You grow peaches in South Carolina, so it's hot. It's really hot and humid like Taiwan. Woodson said that Brooklyn was a diverse neighborhood full of people from all walks of life. Okay, from all walks of life means different colors of people. Some are rich, some are very poor, some don't speak English. All walks of life. They're different kinds of people. A neighborhood is a great word in English, and it looks hard. But look, E-I-G-H is just like the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So don't let that E-I-G-H scare you. It just means, it just fa A like the number 8.
没错，所以在这里的话，我们看到一个重要的字叫 neighborhood。好 ，neighborhood 就是一个社区。它如果今天提到说 was a diverse， 或者是有人听到说 diverse， 好，这两个字都可以，这个2个念法都可以哦。diverse or diverse 指的是多元的，好 neighborhood 就代表这个社区里面来自各个不同的这种。family backgrounds 非常非常多，可能有不同语言的啦等等。他说布鲁克林呢就是一个非常非常多元的社区，很多人 full of people from all walks of life。 好 ，all walks of life 就是各行各业的人都有。所以前半的部分讲到 Brooklyn 的状况 ，while South Carolina gave her a strong sense of family and community.
Did I read that sentence?
Oh,
no.
not yet.
Okay,
I'm so
well,
sorry.
good job. Good job. All right. While South Carolina gave her a strong sense of family and community. Take it away.
没错，所以到后面
是的
你可以，就是很妙的是，你会发现到前面 Brooklyn 它是一个这么充满这个动能，好，
Yeah.
很多人种很不一样这种刺激的地方，但是到了 South Carolina 之后，那个整个画风一下就变了。但是在那样的环境里面，让他感受到 a strong sense of family and community， 感受到这种家庭感跟社区的那种归属感。
That's right. These themes of identity, belonging, and cultural richness feature heavily in her books, which are primarily written for young adults. The word primarily means mostly or mainly. Identity just means your ID. Who are you? Where you belong means where you feel comfortable.
没错，所以在这边的话，他说这些主题 ，these themes of identity, belonging， 好，在这里的话 ，identity 就是我们自我认同那样的感觉 ，and cultural richness， 好，这些文化那种丰富的程度 ，feature heavily in her books， 在她的书里面都可以找得到 ，which are primarily written for young adults。那这些书呢，主要的就是针对这些比较年轻的这些读者，青少年所写的这些书。
Yeah, your identity. For example, my identity. I'm this guy from America and I live in Taiwan and I love being a teacher. These are the things that are very important to who you are, right? So think about you. If you wanted to write one sentence about your life, that's your identity.
没错。
Okay, let's take a break. And when we come back, we've got
Paragraph two.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Enjoy English School. We're on pages 10 and 11, and let's start our second paragraph. Throughout her writing career, Woodson has written a wide range of books. Your career is your job, especially a job that you can improve and get better in, and maybe you become like the boss of doing this thing. And a wide range of books we'll see in the next sentence. She just doesn't write books like Harbor Me.
OK， 我们来看一下这一段的第一句话。他说 ，Throughout her writing career， 老师刚刚提到 career is like your job， 好，很像是你的工作，但是这个东西的话，是生涯，是可以不断进步、不断成长，然后到最后变得很厉害的一个，而不只是一份工作而已。好，所以 career 这个字 ，you can pursue a career。Pursue 的拼法是 P-U-R-S-U-E， 就是追寻、追求某一个这个生涯，好，你的这个职业生涯。他就说了 ，Woodson has written a wide range of books. A wide range of something 就是指各式各样的，有非常非常多种类型的。所以他不只是写《Harbor Me》这本书而已，还有写很多很多各式各样的书哦。
Pay attention to our words. A writing career has 长爱的声音 writing, but this second one, our past participle, is written. And you can remember 这个是短爱 because we have 双体 and 通常有双字母的时候，那个母音要短的。So written a wide range of books. Our next sentence, these include novels, picture books, memoirs, and more. Okay, a novel is just a long story. A picture book it's not a novel because it's not very long. They're usually short and there are big pictures. Usually little kids like picture books. And a memoir looks like the word memory or memorize. So 你的记忆你背起来东西 Memoirs are books about your life.
所以在这边的话，我们看到他说这些写作的这些形态还有什么呢 ？These include novels 小说 ，picture books 绘本就是老刚刚讲的这个绘本 ，and memoirs memoirs and more. Memoirs 就是回忆录。我自己觉得 memoir 有点像是 autobiography.
Yeah, they're like autobiographies. I want to say memoirs sound nicer. Also 小心的 O-I-R, memoir, like
memoir.
Write that down. And if you like to say it the French way, you say
memoir.
Ooh la la. All right, and Anthony.
Yes.
Your first book. Will you write a novel, picture book, or a memoir?
first book.
Your
Picture-
first book.
Yeah, picture books.
Yeah, I kind of feel I would draw a picture book. Like you could write it, I'll draw the picture of it. Yeah, a picture book. What would your first book be? Novel, picture book, or memoir? Tell us in the comments.
Yeah.
Many of her works have received notable awards, including the Hans Christian Andersen Award, sometimes called the Nobel Prize of Children's Literature.
所以你看这个地方，老师刚才念这句话的时候，特别把这个 works 把那 s 念得特别清楚。平常的时候呢，我们提到 work 工作，比方说今天我有好多工作 ，I have a lot of work today。平常的时候是不可数的，但如果你今天碰到的是文学作品、艺术作品、绘画作品，一个一个、一件一件的作品的时候，work 可以加 s， 所以它这个地方是这些书籍啊、这些作品的话，你可以说 many of her works， 帮我把这个 s works 后面那个 s 圈起来，好，这是比较特别的状况，提到文学艺术作品的时候会用到。Have received， 好，有得到了 notable awards， 好。
She has also won the Hans Christian Andersen Award, sometimes called the Nobel Prize of Children's Literature. Okay, now Hans Christian Andersen, 这个 H 你要说, and look at Andersen, usually Andersen, J-A-S-O-N. This is S-E-N because it's not English. Make sure you underline S-E-N.
没错，所以在这个地方你会注意到说，the Hans Christian Andersen 这个最后的 S-E-N， 因为他这个安徒生是丹麦人，他不是讲英文的嘛，所以他这个他拼字的时候 Andersen 的 S-E-N 也会拼的跟一般美国的不太一样。美国的话，这个 Andersen 多半是 S-O-N Son 那个 S-O-N 这样子，所以他呢得到国际的安徒生大奖，然后他就告诉你说 ，sometimes called the Nobel Prize of Children's Literature， 也就是儿童文学界的诺贝尔奖哦。
And I couldn't remember what Hans Christian Andersen wrote, and so what did we learn? He wrote The Little Mermaid,
小美人鱼，
The Ugly Duckling,
丑小鸭，
and you seem to know The Little Match Girl. Do you know that story?
就是那卖火柴的小女孩。
I don't know that story, but I mean, The Little Mermaid and The Ugly Duckling are super important or super famous, right? Okay, this award is presented every 2 years to only one author to honor, 没有 H define, their lifetime achievements. So this is not easy to get.
没错，很难才能得到的奖项。这边的这句话里面有一个字哈，就是 lifetime。lifetime 就是一辈子、终身的，所以他就提到说了 ，this award 这个奖项呢，就是安徒生大奖呢 ，is presented every 2 years， 每2年才颁发给一个作者，好 ，to only one author to honor their lifetime achievements， 好，就是他能够去表彰他的终身成就。你对这个写作这个部分呢，你做了非常非常多的贡献。我们用安徒生大奖来这个感谢你。好，其实是上很不容易得到的奖项。
All right, let's take a quick break. And when we come back, we got paragraph 3. Okay, friends, let's finish today's story on pages 10 and 11. Woodson hopes her stories can continue to inspire young people from all backgrounds. And remember, this backgrounds really means your color and how much money you have. Are you poor? Are you in poverty? Or do you have a lot of money? And it doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl.
没错，所以在这里的话，我们来看这一段的第一句话说 ，Woodson hopes her stories， 他希望他的故事呢 can continue to inspire young people from all backgrounds。这个地方我想顺便说一下 inspire 这个字，我们在前面有提到说 much of her inspiration comes from 什么什么 ，inspiration 就是灵感。inspire 的话就是激励人家，去激励人家做出更多的行动，所以能够希望能够激励更多的年轻人 from all backgrounds， 启发各式各样背景的这种年轻人。
By sharing her stories, she encourages readers to understand others and value their own voices. And as a young person, I grew up in a very diverse neighborhood. I was used to seeing different people from different backgrounds. And it was weird to me, like, people still get mad at, like, because they're a different color. And yeah, sadly, they do. They get mad that you're not white or that you're black, etc., etc. And it's really sad. So I'm happy that we have people that share different backgrounds. And don't forget to value your own voice. what you have to say is also important.
没有错。所以在这边他告诉你说呢，他希望能够透过 by sharing her stories 分享她的故事呢 ，she encouraged readers to understand others and value their own voices。好，希望能够去理解他人，也能珍视自己拥有的声音，珍视自己的视角，这是很重要的。
That's right. And if you ever feel there aren't enough books about 这个话题 or 这个话题, well, maybe you're the person to write that book.
如果你觉得说啊，有些东西议题好重要哦，也需要人家被看见、被听见的话，那说不定你就是那个让这个故事被看见，你好把它写下来，让更多人听见、看见这样的故事。
That's right.
Yes, that's
For Enjoy English School, I'm Chris Gorski.
I'm Anthony.
We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.